Maddy and Jimmy.
Hey, Maddy and Jimsters, welcome back to the Maddy and Jimmy live stream show.
Oh my gosh, Jimmy, I am so excited and not going to lie, this moment right here might be the most exciting moment on our live stream to date.
Oh.
And I'll tell you why, because a little over a year ago, we competed in a TV show called Lego Masters.
I remember that. That happened.
That happened. It totally did. And tonight, season 2 is going to premiere. Can you believe it?
I'm so excited.
And I have some very exciting news. Guess what?
What, there's more exciting news?
There is more exciting news.
Okay.
Today on the show, we don't have 1.
Okay.
We don't have 2. We don't have 5. We have every single team on Lego Masters Season 2 here to chat with us.
Oh my gosh, please welcome Jay, Stani, Jennifer, Jodie, Annie, Runa, Dani, Tim, Summer, Iona, Josh. I feel like I'm rapping.
You are.
Summer,
That's great.
Trent, Alex, Jackson, Damian and Andrew.
You out of breath?
Wait, I just got a stitch. I've got a stitch. Guys, welcome to our little show.
Hi. Thanks for having us.
Woo!
Hi. Jay and Stani, guys, welcome. You guys have been friends since you were 7 years old. Can I ask, is being on Lego Masters Season 2 the height of your friendship so far?
I think it's definitely one of our heights of our friendship at the moment.
Yeah, it's been an absolute blast, and I mean, it's amazing. We've been building Lego all our lives together, so this is the culmination of a lot of years.
Yes.
Oh,
So
I love
cool.
that.
And
I love that.
Stani, I see you've got some Lego in the background. Could you give us like a quick view of your Lego room there?
Yes, I can, if you got the time.
Okay. Wait.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa.
What?
Okay. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is epic.
Wow. It keeps going.
I love it. Oh,
Wow.
yes!
Yep.
A little
Okay.
view of it.
Jimmy, this puts our collection to shame.
It does. I suddenly feel like we don't have that much Lego
We
anymore.
definitely don't.
It
That
puts
is
most
amazing.
people's collections to shame.
That's what
True,
I'm
Jack.
doing right at the moment.
True.
I love it. So guys, I have a viewer question from one of our awesome fans, Alex, and he has asked, what was the first Lego creation you guys ever built together?
Buildings and spaceships. Stani's been building Lego cities since we started building together. So that city that you are seeing now has been growing for 30 some years. Started off very small and is now very big.
That's incredible.
Rome wasn't built in a day. Stani's Garage Lego Mega City was built in 30 years.
Just about.
Guys, thank you so much for chatting with us.
Thank you. We can't wait to see you on TV tonight.
Okay,
Thank
thanks for
you.
having us.
Next up, we have the fabulous Annie and Runa. Hello, guys. Hello. We are so excited. Thank you so much for joining us. We have a couple of questions.
Yes. Now, Annie, you're a tea leaf reader, and Runa, you are a scientist. Did, chemistry, physics, biology, or, tea reading allow you to predict how amazing this experience was going to be?
Nope. I don't think anything could have prepared us for how amazing this experience was. So, yeah, we were very much without any form of insight heading into this process. It was quite spectacular, I think.
Yeah, it was super incredible though to go through it all. So even with logic and psychic abilities, it was fantastic.
I love that. That's amazing. What a combination of skill too. I'm so excited to see how all this plays out in your builds, guys. So cool.
Now, the chats are going absolutely wild. People they love you.
They love
There
you.
you go. The show hasn't even come out, and people adore you. Lots of hellos.
I do have a question,
Great.
Jimmy, from Jacob, and he asks, ladies, what is your favorite thing to build out of Lego?
I like building teacups.
Oh, yeah. Perfect sense, Annie. I love that.
Annie, have you ever tried to drink out of the teacups that you've built out of Lego?
Sadly, they're not quite waterproof yet. I haven't mastered that skill. But it's always fun, especially with my little ones, to have these adorable Lego teacups for pretend tea parties.
Love
love
myself
that.
a tea party. And Runa,
I love building video game characters.
oh, sweet.
You're speaking Jimmy's language.
Yeah.
Runa.
Who are we talking?
In the past, I've done Spyro the Dragon and Crash Bandicoot.
And are there any new computer games characters on the horizon?
I'm planning on building someone, but I won't say who until Brick mentioned next year.
Oh, nice.
Keep a secret. I love that. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Moving right along, we've got so many guests. Jodie and Jen, welcome to the show, ladies.
Hello.
Thank you. Hi.
You must be so pumped.
We are very excited. I hope we can live up to season 1 contestants standards.
of course you can.
And
I'm sure
do
you
you guys
will.
proud.
I'm sure you
totally
will.
will.
The season 1 contestants, we're rubbish. Oh, that's us. Now, now, Jennifer and Jodie, can you tell us what is your idea of a dream Lego build?
I don't know, really. I think maybe a big underwater scene. I'd really like to do something huge to the ocean. It's my favourite place. It's my happy place. So combine Lego and my happy place together. Why not?
Great.
I
Are you
love
like a
that.
surfer?
No, I wish.
So my actual, like, the thing I love building all the time over and over again is pirate ship tree houses. I like combining the trees and the pirates together.
Are you excited for the Lego Ideas Pirate treehouse that's about to come out?
Yes. I can't wait to get it. I'm like itching to go to the shops and get it.
Jimmy and I have just put it on order.
I'm so
with,
excited.
Rick James bricks, and we are busting at the seams.
Can't wait. I'm like a little kid at Christmas.
Yeah.
I do have another question,
okay,
Jimmy.
great.
I've got a question for both of you from Stephanie, and she asks, are girls better at building Lego?
Great question.
I don't think girls are better. I think girls and guys have equal opportunities with Lego. It's not a one gender versus another gender. The females are not in it as much as the males. But having said that, when you are part of a group, I'm part of a group here in South Australia, you're treated equally, and I think you build equally as well.
My gut instinct is to say yes, absolutely, but but I mean, I think that girls just use a lot more color. They're not afraid to be a bit more crazy, I think.
Power to the ladies, I say, Jodie and Jen.
Thank you.
Excellent. And next up, we have a fellow married couple, Lego contestants, Dani and Tim. Welcome. Thank you so much.
Hey, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Like us, you are the token married couple in season 2. Now, when we were on the show, Maddy kind of was like the fine detail master, and I focused on, really ruining Technic, if we're going to be honest. Just crying, holding bits of Technic. Do you guys have sort of a distribution of Lego labour between you two?
Well, our general thing is I'm the creative director and he's creatively directed. So
just like us.
I
Perfect.
love that. That is perfect.
Yeah.
Which actually seamlessly leads into my next question, which is from Alison, guys. And she has asked, who is the boss out of you two?
I mean, really, in the end, it's really Tim who's the boss because he controls everything. I'm just the one that says no.
Like the way that we like, yeah, the way that we like to put it is like I can think in brick and I can come up with the idea. She just makes it better. So
I love that. Well, it's the perfect team, right? Coming up
Yeah.
with a great idea, then making it better. Brilliant.
Tim, that answer just scored you so many points with Dani then. I love it. Does Dani ever phrase things as questions when it's clearly a statement?
in every marriage, yes. Yes.
It's the best way. It's like, Jimmy, what about those dishes? Do you think
Yeah.
they'd be great if
No,
they
Maddy
were-
says, do you think it would be a good idea if you did the dishes?
The moment you answer back to that, the marriage is over. So that's it.
Very
Well,
good
it
answer.
seems to still be going quite well. Guys, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much.
Hey.
Well, now it is time to meet two BFFs who have been BFFs for pretty much ever. Summer and Iona. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Hello.
We are so pumped to see you guys building up a storm tonight. Are you excited?
I'm so excited, yes.
Oh, I'm a bit nervous.
You should be. You should be. Terrified.
You're going to be great. You're going to be great.
Now, you shouldn't be nervous because you two have both competed nationally in the first Lego League making robots. How does that match up to what we're going to see tonight?
Cool. Well, I think when we both did Lego League, we were never in the same teams. We were always competing against each other. So it's fun that we're finally getting to work together on something like this?
I think it'll be quite a bit different. There's not a lot of robotics in Lego Masters, so yeah.
I love that you guys are into robots. That's brilliant. I do have a question from a viewer, Jessie, and she has asked, what is your favorite Lego brick?
I really like the little hinge bricks. I think they're fun.
I'm a big fan of the hinge clips. Love them.
Jimmy loves them too. What about you, Summer? What's your favorite brick?
I think since getting to work with them a bit, probably the snot pieces. They're pretty fun.
Yeah, wicked. And great name too, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Guys, thank you so much.
We're so excited. Yes, thank you.
Andrew and Damien, thank you for coming on the show.
Hey, hang on.
Thanks for having us.
Good, thank you.
Our pleasure. Now, guys, Sportsbet, which seems really weird, has got Lego Masters odds going at the moment, and you guys are at the top. How do you feel with that?
That worries me because the favourites don't usually win, do they?
Oh, you never know. You never know.
I just love the fact that we're on Sportsbet.
Right?
Lego, next thing you know, Tokyo Olympics, Lego. Bring it on.
That's exactly it.
And
I agree.
I love that the show hasn't even come out yet, and there's already odds. There's spies somewhere.
Yeah. How do they know things? I don't know.
Hey, now you guys are both dads, is that correct?
Yeah.
Are you the coolest dads ever now amongst your tribe?
I don't know. I was cool before. I'm a muso, so I used to do lots of gigs, lots of touring and stuff. So, I come home from a tour with some cool things. So the kids are like, oh yeah, Lego, whatever.
I think I'm only cool because I get to hang out with other celebrities. So,
like Jimmy and Maddy.
That is so cool.
Like Jimmy and Maddy, exactly.
Yeah.
Just before we continue with the next question from our chat, I've noticed you guys have got your building areas behind you. Damien, could you give us a little bit of a look at yours? You've got some Lego in the background. Is that correct?
Yeah. So this is my build room. It's not too big. It's just a bedroom that I've sort of taken over. So yeah, as you can see, I'll just tilt the camera a little bit. I've just got my bookcase there with all my bits and pieces, and you can just see the table there. That's where I do the building, and behind me there is one of my featured pieces.
Cool.
That's one I display. That's the Black Tower. Kind of looks small from there, but it is quite large when you see it.
That is awesome.
It's very like Saruman's Tower from Lord of the Rings.
I took some inspiration from that. It actually was quite small and shorter to start with. It was more like a traditional keep, but then I did the sort of central tower part, and that sort of gives it that feel and all the extra black spikes and everything.
So cool. And Andrew, I can see a lot of stuff behind you. What's happening in your build area?
Yeah. So I'll give you a quick whirlwind tour. Here we go. So get over here, it's a little town. I don't think you can see that.
Woo!
Along here, trains, more trains. Little bridge. Woo! Little thing. And then over here we've got another big bridge.
Wow.
And more trains.
Wow.
So this is my layout that I have in my house.
Stani, Andrew's giving you a run for the money with pimped out Lego garages.
I have the garage open at the moment, actually, and kids, I mean, at the moment they don't, but they usually will just come along with their trains and drive them on my track and things.
That's awesome.
So
That
cool.
is so cool.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
You might get some 38-year-old men called Jimmy trying to do the same thing.
Yep, we've had those.
Funny you asked that, Jimmy, because I do have a question that's coming from Cooper, who is a fan of the show. And Cooper says, can you ever be too old to play with Lego?
That's a great question, Cooper. And the answer to that is absolutely not. Unless you get to that point where you can't actually push the bricks together. So
Good plan.
you get to that point where you go, then it's gone.
Well, guys, we hope your clutching ability lasts for many years to come. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Pleasure.
Thanks for having us. It's awesome.
Guys, we are loving all your chats and questions that are coming through. Keep them coming. We have the Lego Masters Season 2 teams on the show right now. And moving right along, one of these team members, we bumped into an airport and we're like, oh, hey, not realizing that Trent was actually making Lego Masters Season 2. at that point, but he wasn't allowed to say anything. He also has Josh with him. Guys, Josh and Trent, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having
Jimmy,
us.
Maddy. Great to be here.
By the way, this is our like fancy premiere clothes.
Oh,
but I am actually wearing tracksuit
looking very
pants.
sharp.
And Maddie is wearing a skirt, but she's also wearing tracksuit pants.
Tracksuit pants underneath.
Yep.
Underneath.
I've got my track pants on.
I got
Oh,
trackies.
yeah. How are you both feeling?
Oh, it's a bit of nervous excitement as we get ready to build in the very first episode, and just super pumped, but a little bit scared at the same time.
Yeah, I'm definitely very excited, very keen. It's going to be very weird watching myself on TV, but I'm very keen.
Now, we've been looking at everyone's build areas, but Trent, what have you got behind you there, sir? It's like my childhood all exploded behind you.
Yeah, look, I am a child of the 80s and just love all the toys from that era, and I've just let it become my obsession over the last 25 years. So it's all the wonderful toys of the 1980s that I grew up with as a kid. And I'm lucky enough in my house, I just thought if I can pick up the camera here, swing that around, to have an entire room dedicated just to toys, which is kind of my man cave. And as you can sort of see across there, I love to keep a lot of the toys in their original packaging. Of course. You know, it gets a lot of controversy from the toy community, but it's the way I seem to roll.
Josh, how about you? Are you a leave it in the packet kind of guy, or do you rip them open?
Nah, I generally rip them open.
Right,
Yeah.
same as me.
build the Lego sets, have them set up in my house, like everything is unpacked.
One of you rips, one of you keeps it in the pack. You know, it's light and shade. It makes a great team. But what are you guys most excited about for this coming season?
I just think there's so much that can still be done with Lego. I mean, you guys were absolutely brilliant in season one, and just incredible builds that I think inspired a lot of us to give this show a crack. And we're just hoping we can kind of live up to the expectation you guys have set.
I think for me, it's just like seeing it inspire other people. I know that watching the show myself, it was really cool, and it made me really want to get back into Lego in season one. So yeah, really cool to see other people just see what we do and then roll with that and do even better things.
You guys have inspired loads of kids already, and big kids, in fact. We actually have a question that has come through from Georgie, and she has said, how much Lego do you both own, and do you like other toys? Which I think is quite fitting.
I'll start that one off. So I love toys.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. And a little while ago, it was really quite a strange experience going into the toy aisles. Bit reticent, bit like, oh, should a grown man kind of be in here? But now I just embrace it and just live the life as openly as possible. So love my toys. But Lego is a big part of what I collect. And I probably have about 200 to 300 sets, ranging from sets from the 1980s through to sets of today.
I probably don't have as much Lego as Trent. I collected a lot when I was a kid. And unfortunately, a lot of that's been passed on to my brother, who took it when he had kids. So that now that they've got it, my nieces and nephews have got all the household Lego. So I've had to restart buying stuff. But I've got a whole bunch of sets in my house, which I really love. I really love pirate Lego. So I've got lots of Pirates of the Caribbean, like Pirates Caribbean, Black Pearl ship built up in my house as well, which is really cool. So I really love that sort of stuff.
And like Jennifer, are you excited for the new Lego Ideas pirate base that's coming out?
Oh, yeah.
That looks
incredible
really cool.
set. Yeah. The way that pays homage to the original Barracuda set that came out in 1989, but how it also comes apart and can form a shipwreck on an island. Absolute genius, but absolute brilliance to pay homage to that original pirate Lego.
There was a real tear-jerking advert that they were advertising that Lego Ideas set. If you haven't seen it, it brings tears to your eyes just watching it. A toy advert for all things.
Well, guys, just before you leave us, can we just get one pirate impersonation from both of you?
Arr, I'm going to sing you a nice sea shanty right now, so hold on to your hats.
Arr, me hearties.
Oh, you guys nailed it. I am so excited, Jimmy. We have one last team to interview.
Last but not least.
2 Lego legends, Alex and Jackson. Thank you for coming on the show.
Hey.
Thank you for having us.
Guys, got to say, we've seen some Lego kind of build rooms. We've seen some toy rooms, but this is the first time I can see 2 axes of rock in the background.
Yes.
And I can see a very cool Lego Harley Davidson behind you, Jackson. Or is that just a normal size one really far away?
No, we got it for me for Christmas last year.
We're so pumped for tonight's episode. How are you guys feeling about it?
Oh, can't wait. So excited. You know, we spent so long putting it together and can't wait to see how it comes out.
I'm just really excited to see all the stuff we built again, because it was a little while ago, so I feel like I want to see it again and just remember, just to make sure we actually did a good job or not.
Totally. Well, it is. You kind of almost forget, right? And then it's like, oh my gosh, that wasn't a crazy dream. I totally made that.
Yeah, that's about making our builds look spectacular on camera.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's so true. I think, we built stuff on season 1 and, you build it and you walk away and then you see it on television and there's all the smoke and the cool lights and the music.
And that crazy probing camera on the stick. Did you guys see that when they were filming? They could get amongst the builds.
Yeah.
Yeah, wicked.
It really makes it seem like your minifig size walking amongst your own build.
There are some very talented people there that make what we build look incredible, and I think very thankful to have them as part of the show.
Totally.
Big time. Now, you guys met back in high school, is that correct?
We're both in the drama club. We're kind of the drama nerds. Alex had far more talent than I did. I was more just, I was usually an extra. But yeah, spent a lot of time as a teenager playing Lego as well.
I've got a question actually from a Steph. She has asked, what influenced your career paths? Was Lego a part of that?
I think Lego was definitely a part of influencing my career. Putting Lego together as a kid and seeing how incredibly clever the people at Lego are to make this system that fits together so well. Just really inspired me to, do engineering and progress down that path. I don't know if it's where I would have gone had I not picked up Lego. So, it's been incredibly influential in my life and my career.
Yeah, so as a visual artist, Lego had a huge part in my creative development when I was a kid. It definitely, being able to explore so many different creative options with Lego, led me to get interested in the arts and just kind of went from there. It's such a great medium.
And I do love that it can be so technical and yet artistic at the same time. And you guys proved that perfectly.
That's the best thing about Lego. You can feel like you're an artist when you've got no artistic capability.
I love that. I have another question that's come through from Stephen, and he has said, I like your hair. Does it ever get stuck in the Lego?
Jackson's is a little bit longer than mine, and it definitely posed a little bit of a risk in building.
Jimmy said he doesn't have that issue.
I don't. Luckily, my son, he has all the hair. Guys, thank you so much for coming on the Maddy and Jimmy live stream show. We can't wait to see what all of you create. You guys rock. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.
Maddy and Jimmy.